Very old Tiffany clock.
It's all legitimate Rolex.
That is one damn big watch.
It is. It's not from the 1820s.
Apparently, it's an old watch.
I hope so.
It's in really great condition, so I can probably find a buyer for it. Or I can take it home myself.
An old man walks in with a silver watch.
Got a watch here I want to get rid of, $1,000. Let's talk some money.
Okay, you're pretty sure of yourself.
Absolutely. I know it's English made, and I've been told it's about 400 years old.
That is definitely cool. So have you ever taken this apart or anything like that?
I never did because I was afraid I might break some.
Rick examined it closely to check its authentication.
Right here you see an anchor.
Uh-huh.
The anchor says it's made in Birmingham, England. See this little T right here? That would be the date code for Birmingham, England.
So do you know what year it was, or?
Well, that's the great thing. I can look all this stuff up. All you have to do is go online and type in English silver hallmarks. A million sites will pop up.
Okay.
I used to have to keep around tons of reference books to look things like this up, but now a lot of it's online.
It was from 1893.
Right here. 1893.
The clock was in the best condition.
Yeah, not quite 400 years in it.
Yeah, but it is 120 years old, and it does run very well for a watch that old. But they don't go for a lot of money. $100.
No.
Yes.
No, there's $100 worth of silver in it. Can you do 500?
Nope. Like I said, $100 is a generous offer on this watch.
I can't do it for 100.
I'd give you like 120 bucks, but
Yeah. No, I can't let it go for that. I just can't do it.
okay, well, let me put it back together for you.
I went in hoping to take him by surprise. I just said, give me $1,000. Let's don't argue about it.
An old lady walked in holding King Midas.
I hear you like watches.
Yes, I know the box. That is the Rolex crown. I'm hoping inside here we should have King Midas, the golden touch.
Yeah.
Rick confirms it is the golden watch.
And Rolex wanted to get in on the game. They wanted a super luxury watch. They went to the most famous watch designer at the time. Rolex went to him in the 1960s and said, design us an amazing watch. So he designed the King Midas. And it was the heaviest gold watch on the market at the time, right at 4 ounces of 18 karat gold.
It was on watch out of 1,000 watches made at that time.
They only made like 1,000 of them, the first version. And I believe this is the original version. It's a cool watch. They still bring some money. How much did you want for it?
I'd like $28,000 for it.
I couldn't go that much on it. They're not fast sellers. I mean, they do go for some decent money. You go online, you'll see them for like $25,000 for these. I think they're getting closer to 20. Mm-hmm. And that's why I could give you like 15 for it.
Would you give me 18.5?
16,000.
17?
16.5?
Driving a hard bargain. Okay.
All right, we got a deal. Thank you so much. If you go talk to that young lady right over there, she will get you paid. I appreciate the business.
Thank you, Rick.
Okay? And it was a profitable poker game.
It was. Thanks, Rick.
All right, no problem.
A man walks in holding Bernie Madoff's Rolex.
I have something I'd like to show you. It's Bernie Madoff's Rolex.
Who's Bernie Madoff?
He's the one that put together the Ponzi scheme and stole billions and billions of dollars.
Oh, that rat.
Yeah, that rat.
Hey, Rick. You know everything there is to know about criminals.
It was an original watch.
I have the auction guide and it's lot number 234, 18 karat vintage Rolex, the serial number, and 1936. It's been professionally restored.
Oh, that's a scary word right there.
But it's a restored piece. So, the price was low.
All right, it's all legitimate Rolex. Case is Rolex, the movement's Rolex, except for the face and the hands. Mm-hmm. The face, I'm talking the dial. You gotta realize the dial on this watch is worth $5,000 or $10,000. And the hands are actually worth a few $1,000s. The people who buy these kind of watches, they would rather have a messed up face as long as it's the original face. Because a dial in this shape, if it was all original, we're talking the watch, $35,000. With a screwed up dial, $25,000. With a replaced dial, $15,000. I mean, with replaced parts, I'd give like 10 grand for it.
I certainly think it's worth more than that. You know, it's with the pedigree on it. That's Bernie Madoff's watch. Did you go like 40,000 on it?
No, we are so far apart, this is not gonna happen.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, thank you very much. They offered $10,000 for the watch today. I really feel like the watch has more value than that, so we'll see where we go from there.
A man brought a 1983 Seiko TV watch.
It's a 1983 Seiko TV watch, as seen in the James Bond film Octopussy.
It was the most innovative watch of its time.
Oh, this thing's sweet. In the 1980s, Seiko was just ahead of their time when it came to watches. They were innovative, and they were pushing the market just to a whole new level. I mean, Seiko had a couple other watches at the time. They had one that had recording technologies and even made a computer functioning watch.
The customer told about how it works.
Yeah, the idea was you hook this wire up to the watch and then run it up your sleeve and keep that thing in your shirt pocket.
And I think they even recommended that you hook a wire up so you could watch it on your VCR.
You might be able to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never got to do that.
Chumley was interested in this deal.
It's in really great condition, so I can probably find a buyer for it. Or I can take it home myself.
It was about $1,000 and was hoping to get like $800 out of it.
I just don't see it bringing that much.
Yeah, you know, was it in this good a condition? I mean, this is all original, very clean. It's got the full box. It's even got the instructions.
But you gotta understand, as cool as it is, you know, it's just a collector's item because you can't actually watch TV on it. I mean, we're looking at like $150.
Could you do a little bit more, like, you know, like $250?
I really couldn't. I'm pretty much stuck at $150.
At $150, not even like $200, huh?
No, I mean, I just don't know if I'm gonna get $300 out of it. You know,
All right, what about $175? You said you'd probably get $275 out of it. How about $175 and we'll call it a deal?
I could do $175.
All right, let's do it.
All right, sounds
All right,
good.
thanks.
Just meet me over here at the counter.
All right, sounds good. I'll take the $175 that I got today and go have some fun with it. My folks can't take that one away from me. I'm old enough now.
A young lady brought an antique civil watch.
I have a watch here.
Okay. Apparently it's an old watch.
I hope so.
Where did you get it?
A garage sale.
Really cool watch. Do you mind me asking what you paid for it?
$20.
The watch was in fantastic condition.
It's wanting to work. It's working?
That's positive, right?
Yes, I mean, the great thing about this watch is it's in amazing shape. It works great. The case is in amazing condition. We have a porcelain dial on it that doesn't have one crack. These things are notorious for cracking.
It was a genuine watch.
There's a huge market for Civil War stuff, and a pocket watch in this condition with engraving on the back could be worth a fortune. Collectors would line up out the door to buy this thing.
An expert was called to get more information about it.
I mean, the watch is really cool. I mean, it seems like it's from the right time period and everything like that. Do you think it's legit?
Okay, do you mind if I take a closer look at it?
Please.
Okay.
He admired the watch.
In looking at it, I think that this appears to be correct to me. I think it's a very nice memorial from the Civil War.
2000.
I mean, the two people on there are really not known. So, $700.
But the battle's known. 1800.
Let me give you $1,000 for it.
Come on, you're gonna make a profit either way. How about 15?
I just don't know what I'm gonna get out of it. I'll go 1,300, not a dime more.
13 will work.
Okay, 1,300.
All right.
I'll meet you right up front over there.
All right, thanks.
A man walked in, having an antique pocket watch for sale.
I've got this antique pocket watch I think you might be interested in.
That is one damn big watch.
It is.
It was an American watch.
So by 1910, it wasn't the Swiss watches, it was the American watches that were the best in the world, period. Hands down, there was no better.
Oh, really?
When you're collecting watches from this time period, what you really want is American watches.
It was a genuine piece.
It's a hunting scene. You can tell it's a European hunting scene because they're hunting like wild boar. Okay? There isn't a lot of places in the United States where you have that. The inscription says Medal of Milan 1906, Liege 1905. So it's probably the city where this company got an award for its watches.
Okay.
Let's have a look at its price.
I was thinking around 500. That would be my bottom line.
I mean, and it's really well made and it's really well preserved.
Right.
Can I give you $400?
No, I'm still sticking 500.
This is my problem. The market for pocket watches is American pocket watches.
Right.
Okay? I'll have 50 guys come in here looking for American pocket watches before they're looking for European watches.
Right.
Will you go 450?
You're killing me.
You know,
475, we've got a deal. Come on. Is that going to break you? An extra 25?
Not going to break me. 475.
Good man. Since he's basically lowballed me, I figured, okay, let's try and notch it up. I knew that he was a little more negotiable.
Rick was at a place to get his hand on John Hancock's collection.
Forever, I've been trying to get him to bring me something from John Hancock. He's one of my favorite founding fathers. So I'm here at my gallery because if he has something from Hancock and I purchase it from him, it's going to go straight in that showcase.
A John Hancock pocket watch.
That's John Hancock's pocket watch.
I'm intrigued.
The watch was with all its parts.
It was like one of the biggest status symbols you could have, okay? Just to have any functioning watch, especially one made out of 18 karat gold, was an extravagance. Just to show you how rare watches were back then, notice he doesn't have a watch pocket on this. So this was incredibly expensive even at the day, but then again, Hancock was the richest man in New England.
Before the deal is made, let's look at the pricing closely.
How about just the watch?
Just the watch. I guess I'd price the watch at $150,000.
So why don't we just do this? Why don't you just let me give you $125,000, and then we don't have to go back and forth. I don't have to go 100,000, you go 140, and then I go 110, and then we settle on 125.
You have a deal.
Thanks. Let me take you out to dinner. We'll do all the paperwork tomorrow. I'll have my staff put all the stuff in the vault for us.
Sounds
okay?
great.
All right,
I'm happy for you.
Let's go.
A customer bought a Tiffany & Company wall clock at the shop.
What do we got here?
I have a very old Tiffany clock.
It's Tiffany & Company.
It is a Tiffany.
And it just goes to prove that time is money. This is really intriguing. Do you know much about it?
Well, I know a little bit about it. Probably done around the 1800s.
It had reverse paintings on it.
Is that it has all these reverse paintings on it. So what I've been told is that, you know, the artist had to actually paint it backwards in order for you to view it forwards.
Okay. This is called a banjo clock.
Okay.
Okay. And on federal clocks, this was like the most popular motif. This was the first like major sea battle during the War of 1812.
Oh, wow. There's some writing on the inside, but I don't know what that's from.
That is a clockmaker's repair. They have this weird little script and everything like that, so next time they work on it, they know what they did.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I'm looking for 8,000.
Okay. Now, a few things. It's not from the 1820s. This is probably from right around 1900. These things retail for right around $2,000. Okay, without Tiffany, it's like $1,000.
Okay.
So I will give you like 1,200 bucks.
I would be more inclined around the 4 or 5.
They just don't go for that.
Right.
I'd go 13.
The talks were unsuccessful.
We're just too far apart.
I think we're too far apart.
All right. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. I was really disappointed on how much they were going for. I did learn a lot about it. It was a great history lesson today.
Rick got a look at Audemars Piguet's watches.
What do we got here?
Oh, we've got some AP watches for you, sir.
Audemars Piguet.
Yeah, we got 2 Royal Oaks and 1 Ladies Promise.
Where in the world did you get these?
I worked for AP for 8 years, and I acquired them through my time there at the company.
Looks like you never wore them.
Virtually new. Very, very unworn, very, very mild wear on any of them.
Always a high-end watch. I mean, then they came out with a Royal Oak. Everyone fell in love with the Royal Oak.
Yep.
That's sort of a hot brand right now. The blue face one everyone wants.
39 millimeter, the original size, most desirable.
And this was what, the 41
41, correct, yes, sir.
Yeah, 41 millimeter watch.
But before we move on, let's look closer at the price.
It's definitely cool. Okay, the big thing is, how much do you want for these?
I'd like 120 for them. I feel like they are top condition as far as anything you would buy anywhere on the market.
I mean, you're asking retail. And I understand you got that, because you go on the websites, they're asking $50,000 for that watch. They're asking $50,000 for this watch. I'm just not getting it right now. I'd give you like $50,000 for it. And I know that's not near what you want, but like with the weirdness of the economy,
sure.
And all these coming on the market, I just see the prices going down.
50 is far too low. I'd come down maybe to 110.
I don't think we're gonna make a deal.
I'm happy to sit on them until it comes back, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, thanks for stopping by.
I appreciate you looking at them. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe for more incredible content.